What is up? Welcome back to my channel. It's a wrap, aka Yudi here. And today I am sharing a whole bunch of books with y'all. A bunch of used books that were a steal. So stick around if you're interested in seeing what I've got. Okay. I'm very excited for, I thought my last used book haul was going to be like my only one for the year, but I ended up at another one. And I think this one was probably the best. Like how much I got from my last book haul, I went to like, I think 2 different places. But this one, it was one place and I just got so many books. And yeah, I'm very excited to share with you. So let me not even waste any time. It's literally all like, oh, it's heavy. It's like this big bag right here. So let's jump right into it. The first book I got was from Richard Wright, and it is Rite of Passage. I've never read Native Son, and I'm actually not that well versed in Richard Wright's work. So I'm actually very excited to read this. I'm just going to read the back cover to keep consistency instead of me trying to summarize every book. So let's get into this one. So 15-year-old Johnny Gibbs does well in school, respects his teachers, and loves his family. Then suddenly, with a few short words, his idyllic life is shattered. He learns that the family he has loved all his life is not his own, but a foster family. And now he's being sent to live with someone else. Shocked by the news, Johnny does the only thing that he can think of. He runs, leaving his childhood behind forever. Johnny takes to the streets where he learns about living life the hard way. Richard Wright, internationally acclaimed author of Black Boy Native Son, gives a coming-of-age story as compelling today as it was when it was first written over 50 years ago. So yeah, I'm very excited to get into this one. Rite of Passage. But I've been thinking about content to do because I want to do Vlogmas. I just want to do Vlogmas one time to say that I did Vlogmas. So I've been trying to plan out what content I want to do for Vlogmas. And I'm thinking about reading some because I have a bunch of classics. So Black classics. And I'm thinking about doing a series of me just reading, like, it'll be a book review, but it'll be a series of me reading Black classics. So maybe I'll throw this one in there. The next book I have, this one I'm not gonna, because for the most part, I feel like y'all should know. I got Waiting to Exhale by Terry McMillan. If you watch, I'm gonna just link, I'm gonna link my last used book haul up here because that one had a lot of Terry McMillan, and I was hoping that I would find, because some of the books I didn't realize until you guys like commented that some of the books that I got were actually like second books in a series, and I had the second book or the third book and I didn't have the first book. So I was hoping that, especially with Terry McMillan, that I would come across some of the first works in this like place that I was getting used books, but I didn't see any. But anyway, I did see Waiting to Exhale, and of course, like everybody else, I've seen the movie. I've never read the book, so I decided to get my hands on it. This is one of those like mass paperbacks. Another book I got was Scenes from a Sister, and this is by Lolita Files. I'm gonna read the back cover of this. This is also part of a series. I picked up both. So this is the first book in the series, Scenes from a Sister, and I got the second book, Getting to the Good Part. So yeah, I think this came out in the 90s. Let me read when this came out. 98. So this came out in 98. So I'm just gonna read again the back cover. Upwardly mobile executive Misty Fine is serious, striving, and able to accomplish anything except getting the real deal out of the men in her life. Reese Snowden is brilliant and outrageously upfront, juggling undemanding jobs by day and exotic dancing by night. Best friends forever, they can always count on each other as they negotiate a very 90s world of insecure success and any number of sexy bad news Mr. Rights. But when Misty gets the promotion of a lifetime and takes Reese along for the ride, hidden conflicts and unexpected consequences will put more than they bargained for at risk. And to rediscover what they value most, Misty and Reese will have to challenge each other's past true friendships' wildest, most surprising, and outrageous limits. So, and then I got the follow-up book, which I'm not gonna read the back of. I'm sorry, y'all. Moving on, the next book that I got in this very long used book haul is Emergent Strategy from Adrienne Marie Brown. I've never actually have I ever talked about the pleasure activism. I don't think I have, but anyway, I own Pleasure Activism, and Emergent Strategies is her work before Pleasure Activism. And she goes back to Emergent Strategies a lot in Pleasure Activism, at least in the beginning. And when I saw it, I was like, oh, I always kind of wanted to read this. So I have it. So Who Am I Without Him by Sharon G. Flake. I think about this book all the time. And then I saw it and I was just all like, and it's in pretty good condition. It's in great condition. And I saw it and I was just all like, I have to have it. So Who Am I Without Him is a bunch of like short stories from Sharon G. Flake. And I'm not even a short stories girl, but I just remember loving these short stories. Like, I just remember being on a Sharon G. Flake binge, because she also has, I think, The Skin I'm In. The Skin I'm In is her other book, which I think she recently came out with like a follow-up to Skin I'm In, which I might have to read. But anyway, I saw it, I had to buy it. I'm probably going to do a nostalgia read, but yeah. Okay, the next two books I have are from Omar Tyree, and the only book I've read by Omar Tyree is Fly Girl. So, I don't know, something just made me want to pick these up. So I have Just Say No and A Do Right Man. You know what? Fly Girl is a very infuriating read, and from reading the blurbs on this one, I feel like I'm just going to have a lot of opinions. I don't think Omar Tyree and I, at least 90s Omar Tyree, we don't got the same thoughts on life. Anyway, let me read A Do Right Man first. A Do Right Man is finally a story of a handsome, educated, heterosexual black man and experiences with career and relationships in the fast-moving 90s. Bobby Dallas, a budding radio talk show host, has no skeletons or kids in the closet. All that's missing is a talented, sexy, smart black woman by his side. And that should be easy, right? But after a shattering breakup with his first love, Bobby wanders for years between women and jobs, unsure about marriage, family, economics, and his overall stability. Having achieved his dreams of becoming a highly successful radio talk show host, Bobby is a man with the best of intentions, not only in his career, but also in love. He learns, though, that being a do-right man is far from easy. And then the next book I have, the Just Say No, is Best Friends Since Childhood. Darian Harmon and John Williams are young men on the brink of realizing their dreams. For John, it is music. For Darren, football. When Darren suffers an injury that closes the door on his sports aspiration, he reluctantly follows his friends into the music scene and quickly gets swept up in promoting John's new loverboy identity to R&B stardom. But the celebrity lifestyle of big-time money, fast women, and easy drugs quickly takes its toll, and the friends find themselves at a crossroads that will forever shape each of their futures. As only he can, Omar Tyree delivers another urban classic filled with irresistible characters you won't forget. I won't lie. Was Fly Girl an infuriating read? Yes. Is Omar Tyree quite like? Does he keep you engaged in the book? Yes. So do I feel like I'm going to be probably irritated, but still have a really good time, like reading the actual stories and like whatever the characters are going through? Absolutely. And the blurbs actually do sound really interesting. So I'll let y'all know how that goes. Okay, back to Terry McMillan. I saw How Stella Got Her Groove Back and I just picked it up. I've never read How Stella Got Her Groove Back. And I know there's people on, you know, the YouTubeverse that have. I love that this is an older cover and it has like an older picture of Terry McMillan on the back. Hair is given. Baby, because I think my hair was styled for work. I think I had this with the earrings and everything. I think I got the same earrings on right now. If y'all can see my earrings. I feel like I got the same earrings on right now as Terry McMillan. And I literally had my hair half up, half down, just like this. Like, I literally looked like Terry McMillan the other day at work. So, but yeah, I'm excited to read how Stella got her groove back. Baby, Terry's hair is, I can't stop looking. This is a good picture of Terry, okay? But anyway, yeah, I'm gonna read this. I'm excited to read how Stella got her groove back. Okay, is this a controversial one? I don't know. I got Cast by Isabel Wilkerson. I have not seen the movie, and I've heard some mixed reviews about Cast, especially from like other humanities scholars. So I don't know, I'll read it, we'll see. I'll probably have a pretty thoughtful opinion about this one. The Water Dancer. What's the other book that's very popular by him? Oh my gosh, it's at the tip of my tongue. I cannot think of it. Anyway, this one I think came out, when did this one come out? 2019? Oh, 2019. The Lewis says Oprah Book Club 2019. The Water Dancer. I have not read, this is going to be my first book by them. I have never read a book by them before, so. Okay, another one that's popular that I picked up because I saw it and I was like, oh, I've never read, even though I own a Nicola Yoon book. I own a book by her, but I've never read Everything Everything. And I know there's a movie, right, for Everything Everything. I've just never read any of their works. So now I own Everything Everything and I'm going to read it. Okay, and then the last book I have is by Tayari Jones. It is Silver Sparrow. Have I read something by Tayari Jones? Let me look back real quick. Oh yeah, I read American Marriage. I forgot I read American Marriage. I'm like, have I? Yes, I read American Marriage, and I don't know what took me so long to read that book. Anyway, yeah, I'm excited to read this book by Tayari Jones. Let me read the inside cover. With the opening line of Silver Sparrow, my father, James Witherspoon, is a bigamist. Author Tayari Jones unveils a breathtaking story about a man's deception, a family's complicity, and the two teenage girls caught in the middle. Set in a middle-class neighborhood in Atlanta in the 1980s, the novel revolves around James Witherspoon's two families, the public one and the secret one. When the daughters from each family meet, form a friendship, only one of them knows they are sisters, a relationship destined to explode. As Jones explores the backstories of her rich yet flawed characters, she reveals the joy and the destruction they brought to one another's lives. And at the heart of it all are the two girls whose lives are at stake, portrayed with raw authenticity as they seek love, demand attention, and try to imagine themselves as women. Ooh, this sounds like a good one. Yeah. This was a good one because there's a lot of like, I think, like staple reads that I was like, I don't own and I've never read. And when I saw it, I was just like, for $1, why not pick it up? So yeah, this was a successful used book trip, and 100% my last haul for 2024. So yeah, let me know if there's any books that you're interested in, or any books that you've read that you're all like, girl, put that one on the top of your TBR, because my TBR is all over the place right now. It's all over the place. I don't know where to start. I'm just getting it where I live. But yeah, let's continue our conversations down in the comments, and until the next time, you guys, deuces.